Hey guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great day. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the new rods that Shimano came out with, or I guess redesigned for 2021, and that is the new Curado series of rods. The new series came out this ICAST 2021, totally redesigned from the older Curado, which I have here, and actually very similar to the Zodias that I have right here. So in today's video, I want to talk about the Curado rod, talk about the specs, and I want to compare it to the older Curado, the 2018 Curado, and compare it to the older Zodias that was also just replaced last year with the monocoque handle. But you guys are going to see you're getting one heck of a bang for your buck with this Curado rod, and I'm excited to talk about it to you guys. So first of all, the Curado rods, the new Curado rods, are going to be retailing for the same price as the 2018 Curado rods, which is $160 US, about $225 Canadian. We're going to have 22 models, 12 casting, 4 reaction that are glass, and 6 spinning models. Right here, as you guys can see, I have a spinning model. This is the 7-foot medium one-piece rod, which I've been using a little bit already, and I can tell you guys I'm a huge fan. So let's get into the specs. So when talking about the specs of the new Curado rod, it's probably easiest if I compare it to the older Curado rod. So the biggest difference, I think, between the two rods is the blank. So the blank of the 2018 model is made out of hybrid high modulus with nanoresin, just a standard black blank you guys are probably used to. But the new 2021 Curado, as you guys can see, has a little bit of technology trickling down from the Zodias and sports the new High Power X blank on the Curado, which I am super excited about. So the High Power X technology is just an overlay of carbon tape in an X pattern, as you guys can see, which helps stops the rod from twisting under load and reinforces the strength of the rod. I am a huge fan of the Zodias lineup. I have been for many years. I love their blank. A little bit on the softer side, but it's super sensitive, super light. But now the new Curado series is going to be rocking the High Power X technology, which I'm super excited about. So another thing that you guys probably noticed is the grips. The 2018 Curado had the cork grips right there, which I personally really like. The new Curado, aiming to be a little bit lighter, has the EVA foam grip, as you guys can see, with that Curado stitched in on the butt. But overall, very slick looking rod right there. So another upgrade in the new Curado series is, you guys can't really see it because I have a reel in there, but the Curado series is now sporting the CI4 Plus reel seats, which are super comfortable, super sensitive, super light, which I'm super excited about, as opposed to the Fuji reel seats that the older Curados had. Last but not least, the new Curado is sporting the Fuji Faz Light guides with the Alkanite tip, as opposed to the Fuji Tangle-Free Alkanite guides. So the guides also got revamped. Now, just to compare it to the Zodias, I have one right here. This thing has been everywhere with me. You guys can see the differences. There's some very slight differences between the Curado and the Zodias, but if you're looking at the specs, you're getting a lot of the same technology from the Zodias trickling down into the Curado for the same price as the old Curados. So approximately a $30 to $50 difference depending on the model. So you're getting a lot of that higher end, more sensitive technology in the Curado for a little bit of a better price. But as you guys can see, there's a little bit of a difference just from the design right there. Both have the CI4 Plus seats, but the top of the spinning rod right there in the Zodias is a little bit higher. Again, just a little bit different handle design, but overall it is very similar. As you guys can see, both of them have the Spiral X. And just from some minute differences in the design, and of course the guides are different as well. So I took the reels off both of these rods because the reels I have on them are different. So it is a little bit harder to explain the feeling, I guess, of them to you guys. But if you hold them out, the Curado, these are the exact same rods, by the way, 7-foot medium rods. The Curado is definitely heavier, which is something that's, you know, expected. If you're going to be paying a little bit more premium for a higher end rod, you do expect it to be lighter. And it is a little bit more tip heavy, so not balanced as well. But overall, it has a very similar feel to it. And just from fishing with it, very, very sensitive rod. So compared to the old Zodias, like I said, very, very similar rod. A lot of that technology is trickling down from the higher end rods to the lower end rods, which is great. The price point, again, remains the same, and other than the guides and some new tapers, it's very, very similar to the Zodias rod, which I am not mad about. Like I said, I absolutely love the Zodias rods. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys learned something. Again, like I said, I'm very excited about this rod. A lot of the technologies that I really, really like for a lower price point, which is absolutely great. I want to leave some links down below to some fishing videos where you guys can see this rod in action. But overall, hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.